We're on Genesis 3, the fall. Now the serpent was more crafty than any of the wild animals the Lord God had made. He said to the woman, "Did God really say you must not eat from any tree in the garden?" The woman said to the serpent, "We may eat from the trees in the garden, but God did not say you must not eat fruit from the tree that is in the middle of the garden. You must not touch it, or you will die." "You will not certainly die," the serpent said to the woman, "for God knows when you eat from it, your eyes will be open, and you will be like God, knowing good and evil." When the woman saw the one fruit of the tree was good for food and pleasing to the eye, and also desiring, oh, desiring for gaining wisdom, desirable for gaining wisdom, she took some and ate it. She also gave some to her husband, who was with her, and he ate it. Then the eyes of both of them were opened. They realized they were naked, so they sewed fig leaves together. They made covering for themselves. The man and his wife heard the sound of the Lord God as he was walking in the garden. In the cool of the day, they hid from the Lord God among the trees of the garden. But the Lord God called to the man, "Where are you?" He answered, "I heard you in the garden, and I was afraid because I was naked, so I hid." And he said, "Who told you you were naked? Have you eaten from the tree that I command you not to eat from?" The man said, The woman you put here with me, she gave me some of the fruit from the tree. I ate it." The Lord God said to the woman, What is this you have done?" The woman said, "The serpent deceived me, and I ate it." So the Lord God said to the serpent, "Because have you done this, cursed are you above all livestock, and all wild animals will crawl on your belly. Oh, and all cursed are you above all livestock, and all wild animals. You will crawl on your belly, and you will eat dust all the day of your life. And I will put enmity between you and the woman, and between your offspring and hers. He will crush your head, you will strike his heel." Okay. Sorry for the punctuation, not punctuation, the pronunciation on certain words. To the woman he said, "I will make your pains in childbirthing very severe." Oh. "With painful labor you will give birth to children. Your desire will be for your husband." Okay. I did not know that. "And he will rule over you." To Adam he said, "Because you listened to your wife and ate the fruit from the tree about which I command you, you must not eat from. Cursed is the ground because of you. Through painful toil you'll eat food from it, and all the days of your life you will produce thorns and thistles. I think it's thistles for you, and you will eat the plants of the field." I probably said that wrong, but anyways, "You'll eat the plants of the fields. By the sweat of your brow you will eat your food until you return to the garden or to the ground, since from it you were taken, for dust you are, and to dust you will return. Damn. Adam named his wife Eve because she would become the mother of all of the living. The Lord God made garments of the skin for Adam and his wife, and clothed them. And the Lord God said, "The man has now become like one of us, knowing good and evil. He must not be allowed to reach out his hand and take also from the tree of life and eat and live forever." So the Lord God banished them from the Garden of Eden to work the ground for which he had been taken. After he drove the man out. After he drove the man out, he placed on the east side of the Garden of Eden a charitable and a flaming sword flashing back and forth to guard the way to the tree of life. I honestly probably didn't say some of those words right, but it's a learning curve, especially for me. Genesis 4. Cain and Abel. Adam made love to his wife, Eve, and she became pregnant and gave birth to Cain. I think it's Cain. She said, "With the help of the Lord, I've brought forth a man." Later, she gave birth to his brother Abel. Now Abel kept flocks, and Cain worked the soil. In the course of time, Cain brought some of the fruit of the soil as an offering to the Lord. And Abel also brought an offering proportioned from some of the firstborn of his flock. The Lord looked with favor on Abel and his offering, but on Cain and his offering he did not look with favor. So Cain was very angry, and his face was downcast. The Lord said to Cain, "Why are you angry? Why is your face downcast? If you do what is right, you will not be accepted. But if you do not do what is right, sin is crouching at your door. It desires to have you, but you must rule over it." Oh. Okay. Now Cain said to his brother Abel, "Let's go out to the field." While they were in the field, Cain... Honestly, I'm probably saying this wrong, but I'm bad with pronunciation. I think it's Cain. I believe it's Cain. It's Cain? Yeah, I'm just going to say Cain. Attacked his brother Abel and killed him. Then the Lord said to Cain, "Where is your brother Abel?" Oh. So the fool killed his brother because he was angry. And God did not like his offering. Wow. "Where's your brother Abel?" "I don't know," he replied. Am I my brother's keeper?" Damn. The Lord said, "What have you done? Listen, your brother's blood cries out to me from the ground. Now you are under a curse and driven from the ground, which opened its mouth to receive your brother's blood from your hand. When you work the ground, it will no longer yield its crops for you." Damn. "You will be a rentless wilderness wonder, wonder, wonder on the earth. Cain said to the Lord, my punishment is more than I can bear. Today you are driving me from the land, and I will be hidden from your presence. I will be restless wonder on earth, and whomever finds me will kill me. But the Lord said to him, not so. Anyone who kills Cain will suffer vengeance 7 times over. The Lord put a mark on Cain so that no one who found him would kill him. So Cain went out from the Lord's presence and lived in the land of Nod and east of Eden. Cain made love. God damn. You got a wife? Damn. Cain made love to his wife, and she became pregnant and gave birth to Enoch? Enoch? I can honestly say that be saying that wrong. I think it's Enoch. Cain was then building a city, and he named it after his son Enoch. To Enoch was born Irad. I think it's Irad. And Irad was the father of. How the fuck do you say that? Mihafa? And Hojed? I cannot. I'm saying that's wrong. I already know it. Was the father of Meshiah, and Meshiah was the father of Lamech. I think it's Lamech. I'm saying this completely wrong. I know it. Lamech married 2 women, one named Ada and the other Zada. Ada gave birth to Jabba. He was the father of those who lived in tents and raised livestock. His brother name was Jabba. Saying that wrong. He was the father of all who played string instruments and pipes. Zada also had a son, Tubal-Cain, who forged all kinds of tools out of bronze and iron. Tubal-Cain's sister, Navarm. I'm saying that wrong. Lamchain, saying that wrong, said to his wife, Ada and Zeta, listen to me, wives of Lebcher. Hear my words. I have killed a man for wounding me. For wounding. God damn, can't speak. Wounding me. I'm saying that wrong. I don't know why I can't say the word. A young man for injustice. Me if Cain is average. If Cain is avenged 7 times, then Lamech 77 times. Adam made love to his wife again, and she gave birth to a son and named him Seth. Out of all the words, okay, that's such a white person name, and named him Seth, saying, God has granted me another child in place of Abel. since Cain killed him. Seth also had a son, and he named him Enosh. I think it's Enosh. At that time, people began to call on the name of the Lord. Well, that's all for the day, folks. Sorry for some of the pronunciation of some of the words. Never been the best on that, so yeah.